Plaintiff Valerie Wells says when she first had sex with the defendant, it was only supposed to be a one-night stand. However, they started dating. But after Valerie moved in with her, the defendant became emotionally and physically abusive. Valerie currently has a restraining order against the defendant, and she's suing her today for car damages and a television. Defendant Stephanie Jones says she started dating Valerie after she lost 300 pounds, and they moved in together 2 months after they met. Stephanie claims Valerie is the abusive one who cut Stephanie and left scars on her body, and she has the pictures to prove it. She's countersuing for car payments, a security deposit, and emotional distress.
Start with you.
I met Stephanie back in December of 2002. She was having a birthday party. I met her through a mutual friend of ours. Initially, it was supposed to be a one-night stand. At the time, I was living in...
Initially?
At first.
That was arranged?
Yeah, it was arranged.
He said, come meet so-and-so for a one-night stand.
I was introduced to Stephanie through a friend of mine.
To have a one-night stand.
Right, because of her ways. They were
because of what?
Because of her ways. They was like, she's easy, she'll give it up in one night. Well, I live in Springfield, she lives in Chicago. Well, okay, let's see if this works.
All right.
So after spending some time with Stephanie, she came to my home in Springfield. We decided that we wanted to stop being players. We decided that we wanted to make things work. She stopped playing games, I stopped playing games. So
see?
Right.
Because she got sprung.
Because she got sprung. Oh. That one-night stand turned into a lot more nights.
Right.
Many, many more nights.
8 years.
Wow.
6 years.
That ain't sprung, that's turned out.
Absolutely.
Anyway, I moved in with Stephanie. To my surprise, I found out that she was very vindictive, controlling, manipulative, physically and emotionally abusive. I did not know these things until I moved into the apartment with her. To validate what I'm saying, she had accumulated $500 worth of parking tickets. Well, we decided that we were going to leave our past behind. I was here to help with the bill. She was going to continue to build with me, but she decided to be the player. Well, she still had a female friend that she was talking to, and she came to me and said, well, all I have to do is go out to dinner with this young lady, and she's going to give me $500. Well, you and I both know if I'm giving her $500, it's going to be more than a meal. I didn't agree with this, but she's grown, so I let her do what she wanted to do, but the player that she thought she was, she came home broke. She didn't come back with a dime. So now she has to show me, okay, what am I gonna do? I told her I was gonna get this money. I thought I was gonna be a player and get this money. I didn't get nothing. So she comes home and takes it out on me. I'm sitting there in her home watching TV. She comes attacking me. Well, what am I to do? I'm in her home. She calls the police because I pushed her up off of me. When the police got there, she told them that I had left as I was sitting on the couch. I'm sitting here like, what have I gotten myself into? Mm-hmm. I should have never moved in with this lady, but I stayed.
Ma'am, do you want to address the allegations that you physically abused her?
First, I'm honored to be here in your courtroom today.
Thank you.
I wish it had been when you were a celebrity judge on Monique's Fat Chance, where I tried out and I made it to the second round.
You were on there?
Yes, I was.
But you didn't make it to where I was judging.
Absolutely. First of all, I gave it up on the first night. Want me to tell you why? Because she left another woman in Springfield for me, and I would like to show you evidence of that. She broke her lease to leave a lady, so I must have gave it up really good.
Good enough.
Okay.
What else?
I lost 300 pounds, and I had a gastric bypass. I was a big girl, Yana, but I looked so good that night. I had a big party. So happened they introduced me to Val. She went home with me that night. 2 months later, she moved in. Valerie was drinking. I was fine with that, but after the death of her mother, she became an alcoholic. She started getting violent, taking her anger and her frustrations out on me, and I was just comforting her and standing beside her. I have pictures of scars that she put on my body when she cut me. I have
She cut
pictures.
you because you were beating on her. I don't blame her. I'd have cut you too.
Your Honor, the police would never call. I call the police on her.
Who has a police report?
I do. And I also have a DCFF
No, I have a restraining order.
All right. She has a restraining order. You have police reports.
Right, but
Let's get to the car damage.
Okay.
You're suing for what?
I'm suing for car damages to a vehicle that I left in her possession. In April of 2009, we got into a fight. I decided I don't want this relationship anymore because I'm just dealing with the death of my mother and I still have to go to work throughout all this nonsense. I get up, I go to work, And I try to come back to get my things. Now, mind you, I leave with the clothes on my back. When I try to get my things, she's promising me my things, but she's not giving it to me. So my vehicle as well.
Okay.
I reported the vehicle stolen, and I stopped payments on the vehicle. I said, I'm not going to pay for a vehicle that's not in my possession. She gave it to some dope boys on the west side of Chicago. They destroyed my car, cracked the motor. I have estimates for that. And I have a witness statement.
What did she give it to them for? She's dope.
She gave it to them because I reported it stolen. She sugared the tank up and gave it to some dope boys on the west side.
She put sugar in the tank. Mm-hmm. All right, to damage it intentionally.
Exactly.
All right, ma'am, what do you say to this?
She's a scam artist, Your Honor. I would like to prove that by showing you that she did this about another car back in 08.
Did what exactly? Tell me what she did.
What she did was she told the finance company she didn't know where the car was.
That's
the finance company found the car, later won a judgment against her because when they got the car was damaged. I also have a police report that she has a history of this. She also damaged the truck. She also tried to apply for to be a Cook County sheriff, and later on it was proven she had a background for damaging a car, and she was arrested in Springfield. Here's proof of that.
Ma'am, I'm looking at these things. You keep saying it's a lie.
Okay.
Your Honor, can I say one more thing?
Do you want to address her allegation that you prohibited her from getting the car, you took the car, and when she retrieved it, it was damaged?
She's lying, Your Honor. She had keys to her own vehicle. She needs to be ashamed of herself. Her mother was scammed in 2002.
So you never took the car, ma'am?
I never took the car. But me and her, we have insurance.
I have a
What evidence do you have that
I have
she
a witness.
took? No.
Oh, sorry.
You have a police report where you allege that she stole
I do, Your
it?
Honor.
After I got married, Your Honor.
Quiet.
I have a.
When do you allege it was? This is not a police report, ma'am.
I don't have a police report because at the
Why'd
time.
you tell me you did?
At the time that I reported the stolen, there was a glitch in the computer system. They were supposed to mail me out one. That's the proof of that. They never found the car. My coworker found the car 5 blocks away from his apartment. That's what I have a witness statement that he found the vehicle.
But the problem you have, ma'am, she has shown me evidence that you've done something like this, or something like this has occurred with you before. And you haven't been able to show me any evidence that she did this. Counterclaim for $5,000 for car payments.
Yes, the car was given to me for an early birthday gift by Valerie. We were together for 8 years.
Why are we sitting here talking about this? This
because
was a
she
gift
doesn't want
to
me
you?
to prove it to you.
But the vehicle is in my name, sir.
So what? It can be in your name and you still give it to her? That's your only response? Is that it was in your name?
No,
did you give it to her?
No, sir.
Very good. Do you have evidence that she gave it to you?
Your Honor, I paid 2 years on the car, and here are my bank statements of a breakdown that I was paying for.
Because we lived together. She paid the car note and I paid the rent.
So it's not all yours then. How much did you pay, ma'am?
$3,428.
That's your judgment. $3,428. You've done nothing but lie throughout this. You've made allegations that you can't prove. She has shown me proof that she has paid, yet you portrayed it as this was your car that she took and she damaged. Your car, remember? Your car. You lied. Claim dismissed, judgment for the defendant. Have a good day.
That's it. Woo! Yes! God don't like ugly. He don't like ugly, but he love pretty. That's why I'm a big pretty girl.
Pretty though. That's the whole thing.
Haters. I won! I feel wonderful. To all the lesbians out here have protests. We need marriage license so we won't be left with nothing like I was left with nothing. After giving her 8 years, she left me for a 45-year-old woman with 13 kids. Come on now. Do you guys see me? I'm beautiful. I'm full-figured. I'm loving it, and I won.
I have no ill will towards her. I wish her all the best. You know, she can go ahead on with her husband, because after I left her, after being in a 6-year relationship, she got married to a man after being with him for only 4 days.